Today is about more than performance metrics or awards. It's about impact. Over the past year, our cath lab has continued to grow in volume, in complexity, and in reputation. We've expanded access, strengthened partnerships, and consistently delivered high-quality, time-sensitive care when minutes matter most. But behind every door-to-balloon time, quality benchmark, and every recognition we've earned, there is a person and a family, a life interrupted and then restored.
Something ain't right. I got to call 911. I said, I think I may be having a heart attack.
I threw up. I was sweating. I had pain under my arm, but my armpits was killing me. It was a extraordinary pain. I was telling my wife, something not right.
Could hear the sirens as we were driving to the emergency room, but I was unaware. I was trying to talk. My speech was not coming out like it should come out. And when I got to the emergency room, they were working fast. I ended up throwing up again. And then that's when the lady told me I was having a heart attack.
I had been on my bike that Saturday, and that I had been separated from my group, and that I had collapsed with a heart attack somewhere on the road in Southern Maryland.
So I went to urgent care. They put AKG on me. Then doctor come running and say, "You're having a heart attack."
I was airlifted via helicopter to MedStar Southern Maryland, where they admitted me to the emergency room and ultimately the intensive care unit.
They put me in an ambulance, brought me over here to MedStar Southern Maryland.
The true measure of a cardiovascular program is not simply procedural excellence. It's the ability to respond with urgency, precision, and compassion, often on someone's worst day, and change their trajectory to their future.
What is door-to-balloon time for the patients? It is a metric when the patient arrives into the ER until we fix the problem. And the goal is for 90 minutes. That's a benchmark that we shoot for. Here at Southern Maryland, we had a case over the weekend that we did door-to-balloon time in 16 minutes, which is like unheard of.
Take us back to the day it happened, Gloria. What did you feel?
I started feeling really tired. Couldn't understand why my stomach started getting upset. I was sweating, I was weak, and couldn't really move myself. I passed out. And when I came back to, he had already made the call. And EMS was there, and it was at that time that I started having really bad chest pains.
Mr. Butcher is an avid cyclist. It's one of his passions in life. He was out cycling and unfortunately suffered a cardiac arrest while cycling. His friends started immediate bystander CPR. That immediate action of performing CPR 100% helped save his life.
It was someone who came from somewhere, someone who knew to get out of their car and do CPR. You know, not a lot of people make it through that. I was on a 70-mile ride. That was routine for me. Every weekend I would do at least 50 to 75 miles on my bike. I eat decently well. I'm not diabetic. I don't smoke, drink a little bit, have no generational history of cardiac disease other than a little atrial fibrillation. But there's nobody that would look at me and say that I was a risk for a heart attack. I was worried that I might be a little too emotional for this, but one of the people that was there in the ICU was tasked with addressing the problem with my wedding ring. That I was so swollen in the ICU, they were going to have to cut it off. And someone there in the ICU worked apparently all night to try to get it off my finger and succeeded. And so I thought with just a little bit of a celebratory moment here that I would put it on for the first time since my That's a testament to the care that person offered me.
So what surprised you most about recovery, both physically and emotionally after you've had your heart attack?
For me, it was all about having a goal. I had my heart attack when I was 57, and so that leaves a lot of time to fix things and change things. And so I think just by really having good conversations with good medical providers, they broaden my sense of what health really is.
You get a different perspective on life when you're laying on a gurney and doctor come in and tell you you have a heart attack.
You all have given me this very wonderful, amazing gift to keep going.
Programs do not save lives, people do. What makes this program exceptional is not just the technical skill, it is shared ownership of outcomes. And when that system works, as it has, survival becomes not just possible, but expected. Let's continue to change lives.